always happens in the beginning. Greetings, my fellow quantum siders. How are we? Tonight we discuss excuse me, the law of rhythm and how to stay ahead of the game. Let me tell you how I came across this topic tonight. As you know, if you've been following me, I got a promotion at my job. Um, Today was a good day. The manager, my manager, is a little off his rocker, and he made a mistake or something. And one of the customers were he was talking to him. First he came up to the job. They got into a little argument. Then he got on the phone. Got into a little argument. So he had a bad attitude. He did something that was really unnecessary, really unnecessary, and it kind of threw me back. And in that moment, I had an opportunity to match his ignorance or his low vibrations. And I didn't. Because I'm aware of laws such as the law of rhythm, um, I took advantage of that. And I removed myself from the scene. And just as I removed myself, he came back to me and apologized. So that brought up the topic for tonight, the law of rhythm. First, I'm going to read to you a couple um, laws, meanings. First, it says the law of rhythm states that the energy in the universe is like a pendulum. Whenever something swings to the right, it must then swing to the left. Everything in existence is involved in a dance, swaying, flowing, swinging back and forth. Everything is either growing or dying. The next um, meaning states is a little longer. The fifth of the seventh, the fifth of the seven universal laws. If you're familiar with the seven Hermetic laws of the seven Hermetic principles, this is the law of rhythm is one of them. The fifth of the seven universal laws tells us that everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. All things rise and fall. The pendulum swing manifests in everything. The measure of the swing to the right is the measure of the swing to the left. Rhythm compensates. It is the second of the mutable or transcendable universal laws and means that the pendulum swing in everything. This principle can be seen in operation in the waves of the ocean, in the rise and fall of the greatest empires, in business cycles, in the swing of your thoughts from being positive to negative, and in your personal successes and failures. In accordance with this law, when anything reaches a point of culmination, then the backward swing begins almost unnoticeably until such time that any forward movement has been totally reversed. Then the forward movement begins again and the process is repeated. Wow. I don't know if you caught that, but I'm gonna get a little deeper after I read this last one because this last one is very, very down to earth. For every high, there shall be a low. The pendulum swing from the right and back to the left. The only law that an individual cannot learn to control. Key is to master emotional and mental states at all times. Be above it. Transcend. Walk the center of the road, all in moderation. Go inward. Use the energy wisely. The law of rhythm. So many times we have accomplishments in our life, we, and they may come quick, and they may go even quicker. And we ask ourselves, what is it? Why can't I keep it? I know the Bible says a fool and his money soon part. Um, Something good happens to us, and we get that feeling that, you know, some of us more than others, we get that feeling that, oh shit, shit is going good. I can't, all right, all right. And we're totally unaware of the devil lurking. If you're familiar with what just happened to Will Smith at the Oscars, something he said that Denzel said to him was, um, the devil shows his face in your highest moment to test you, to see if you're worthy, to sustain it. If you're not, you're going to fail. So, at this time when you're getting your life together, you're feeling good about yourself again, be aware. Okay, be aware. Everybody's not in your favor. Okay, don't forget the law of rhythm. The pendulum swing to the left is the same to the swing to the right, and the swing doesn't stop. The swing doesn't stop. Just as I read that last definition, it says master your emotions so you don't fall victim to where you get caught up in the swing. And now you have no choice but to ride it out. Because what happens is, as soon as you give in to that low vibration, as soon as you give in and get caught up in the downswing, you say something, you act upon something, and once you do it, it's too late. Now you gotta ride it out. You gotta ride it out. A manager at the job today did something very childish, ignorant even. I was just, in my mind, I was like, for a second, my ego said, slap the shit out of him. Say something crazy. Scream. Let him know you're a bigger dummy than he is. But because I'm aware of the law of rhythm, once I did that, once I showed once I matched his ignorance, now I'm caught in the swing. I gotta ride it out. And now I'm scared I might lose my job. I'm definitely losing the position that I'm in because I'm in front of customers. I can't handle it. I'm a bad example. It's all over because I couldn't handle a small position for a short amount of time. And just like that, it's over. Be aware. The sun doesn't shine forever. Be aware that temptation is right around the corner. Okay? All the techniques, all the learning, all the lessons, all the knowledge, one day it's going to be put to the test where you're going to have to act like you got some sense. You're going to have to say no. You're going to have to walk away. You're going to have to be the bigger person, the bigger man, the bigger woman at that moment, right then and there. Huh. Don't regret it. Do not regret it. Get control over yourself. Be aware. Know that this is nature. Know that this is a rule of thumb. Know that this is a test. You'll, you'll either pass or fail. Are you worthy? Are you worthy of recovery? Are you worthy of a higher position in life? Easy come, easy go. Or does it? I know easy come, easy go doesn't affect everybody. It only affects the people who can't handle it. However, whatever you did to manifest your blessings or your luck in your favor, you're going to have to be able to sustain it. Be aware of that. These are laws of the universe. Don't get caught up in the downstroke. That's the quantum side of things. That's the quantum side of it. And this is a jewel. This is a jewel. The universal law of rhythm. The yin and the yang. Okay? I'm just here to school you. I'm just here, and believe you me, I'm talking to myself just like how I'm talking to you, because I'm learning. Just it's a day by day process, a minute by minute, second by second, everything. But what happens is when you're caught up in the vortex, you got to be aware. You got to be aware because the vortex works on both angles. It can something can happen really good quick, and something can happen really bad quick. Learn how to master your emotions. Know how to stay ahead of the game because the opportunities are going to come because you're doing new things and you're learning new skills. Your understanding is becoming broader and wider. If you can remember yesterday when I talked about your understanding keeps you in a box. The more you understand, the more opportunity comes, and the more tests come to test you. So be aware of that. Be ready for them. Be aware. That's all I'm asking. That's the quantum side. This is the vortex, the law of rhythm. It affects everybody. No one gets a pass. Okay. People learn how to ride the wave of high vibrations longer than others, and the ones who don't, they fall victim. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Don't be a victim. Okay. Learn how to enjoy what you worked for. Okay. Because just like how You got it. Somebody else is wishing that you lose it. Don't make a fool of yourself. Okay. And it's funny because just as that thing happened at work, I, I checked on social media. I checked on social media. Somebody had said something ignorant to me at that same moment, but I'm aware. I'm aware of the universal law of rhythm, and it just really justified it. Like, wow, wow. Here, here goes something that make me even madder. It's a test. Something good is really about to happen to me because I handle myself properly, and I'm going to share it with you when it happens. But something is about to happen because that's the way the universe works. It rewards you openly, okay, for things that you handle privately, okay. That's just the way it is. All right, that's the quantum side. That's my that's my little piece for tonight. The universal law of rhythm. Get ready. I don't know if you're going through a rut right now. If things are not happening out, things are not happening your way. Get ready because you're about to things about to shift for you. But can you handle it? Can you ride the tide? Can you ride the tide out? The sun don't shine forever, and and it's not dark forever. The morning is coming. All right. Love you guys. It's Quantum Side. I'm Big Joe, and it's the Vortex. Peace out.